It's fun. It's wild. It's Dad's Gone Crypto. Hey, crypto enthusiasts and newcomers to the blockchain space. Welcome back to another episode of Dad's Gone Crypto. If you've been following us for a while, you probably know that one of the main reasons we started the show was to educate people that are just getting started in crypto. We both have friend groups out there that are outside of the crypto space. They see what we're doing in here. They have so many questions about getting started in the crypto sphere. So we thought it'd be fun to do a little video series dedicated to all of our buddies out there that haven't gotten in yet.
So don't worry, we're still doing our normal interviews and bringing you all the veteran, in depth information, some of the greatest projects and the minds in the space. But this is a quick little video and an important video to help our friends and their friends to get into crypto. Because you know, the ETF has been founded and it's ready to rock and it's an exciting space to be. But it's important to say, how do we get into crypto? And these little video series that we're creating is going to allow you from a high point of view, from a highlights point of view of how to get into crypto. So today we're diving into a crucial topic in securing computer for cryptocurrency use. So stick around, and by the end of this episode, your digital fortress will be impenetrable.
Absolutely, Sean. So let's dive in. Our first line of defense is using a nice, clean computer.
You're 100% correct, Ryan. So, ideally, a fresh PC or a computer or a laptop is the way to go. Sometimes we don't have the luxury of that. I've just got an old PC. That's okay. We're going to format and going to clean it. You're going to make sure it's fine. Click that format button and go for it. But ultimately, you don't want your old legacy stuff on there because it potentially could lose you all your crypto fortunes. So, first prize would be to consider using a brand new computer that has no chance of already being infected with malware and nasty viruses that can spy on you and capture your passwords and seed phrases.
If you're thinking about upgrading to a new computer, then this is a great time to do it so that you can start from a brand new clean slate. But if you have a good computer and you don't plan on getting a new one, then the next best thing would be to wipe the computer clean and reinstall the operating system. Now, it might sound like a drastic move, but if your computer's been online without protective measures, then you never know what kind of nasties might be lurking on there.
And Ryan, there are plenty nasties out there and protective measures that bring us to the next point. Antivirus and anti malware software are your digital armor. Just understand that digital armor. So, as you're going into the crypto space, you need protection, and that's two areas which you can protect your PC. So, whether or not you're starting with a new computer, you should definitely install a good antivirus and a good anti malware software. Bitdefender, Kaspersky, Norton Antivirus, Malwarebytes are excellent choices to help keep your viruses and malware out of your life.
Yeah, absolutely. And let's also not forget about a good firewall. A
Yeah.
firewall adds a layer of security that can help block unauthorized access to your computer and your network. You can activate the built in firewall on your operating system or install a third party one that'll help monitor and control incoming and outgoing network traffic.
Ryan, speaking of network traffic and internet safety, consider using a VPN or a virtual private network. A VPN encrypts your computer's connection and masks IP from prying eyes, make it more challenging for hackers to intercept your data. So think about you in an airport and you're like, okay, free Wi-Fi, woohoo! No, they could intercept that data and then log onto your phone and steal your data. So by using a VPN, it's an extra layer of protection. So to add an extra layer of privacy, especially when using in public Wi-Fi's, NordVPN has worked well and comes highly recommended by a lot of people in this industry.
Another very important point that so many people seem to take for granted is using strong and unique passwords to secure your computer and really anything that you log into online.
Mm.
Don't use simple, easy to guess passwords. It may not seem like a big deal that a hacker gets your password to some irrelevant website, but if they get that one, it may not be too hard to guess your passwords to the more important sites like your banking apps or your crypto exchanges if you don't use very unique passwords every single time. Now, there's password managers out there like LastPass, or RoboForm that can help you generate and store a very complex password securely. However, I'm old school, so I prefer the old method of just writing my passwords down, and that way they've never been in digital form and, pretty much impossible to hack.
Okay, so after this podcast, I'm going to definitely change Mama Bear loves Dada Bed 123 at. It's not strong enough. I fully hear you, Ryan.
I'm not sure anybody would have guessed that one,
Really?
but
Okay. Shh, it's gone. So, talking about crypto exchanges, bringing me to that next point, two factor authentication. And I giggle because recently, obviously, this SEC have not had two factor authentication with their Twitter, and so it got hacked by a third party. Hacked by by a third party. And two factor authentication allow you to. So when I log onto a site, it sends a message to my phone. I got to open up my app that says Google Authentication, and it gives me a special code. That code I got to plug into the website, and then it verifies that I am basically the user. So someone in another country that doesn't have my phone on him would not be able to access my website. So pretty much all crypto exchanges out there and most security minded applications will allow you to set up a Google authenticator or some form of authentication. And this is a very important step which will help limit the access to your very important applications. And if someone were to manage to hack your computer.
yeah, definitely. 2FA is super important. And another one is keeping everything updated, your operating system, your antivirus software, all of your applications, because updates many times include crucial security patches. So stay current to stay secure.
Another one that goes a long way is updating regular backups and encryption. Regular backing up of your data will allow you to wipe your system clean. And if you feel maybe that you've made a mistake, and it'll possibly allow you to wipe out that virus. So you can reinstall your operating system and then get all that important data back if you're diligent about backing up. So it's important to set up your backup system so that it regularly backs up. Also, encrypting your hard drive is very important to protect your data and backups in case your device is lost or stolen.
Yeah, definitely. And your mention there of accidentally allowing a virus in brings me to my next point, and that is phishing scams are everywhere.
Yeah.
So you have to be vigilant. Double check your URLs, avoid suspicious links, and never, ever, ever share sensitive information with anyone unless you are 100% sure who it is that you're talking to and that you can trust them with that information.
Yeah, Ryan, 100%. And we're going into a bull market. So it's almost like a 5 to 1. You're going to get four people trying to attack you and scam you in some form or shape because it's easier than actually playing crypto. So it's easier to try scam you, but you've got to be vigilant, right?
Hmm.
And this is a great point. And along those same lines is that to remember that less is more. So don't install unnecessary apps because they're cool and not going to serve like an important purpose. So install something that adds value to your crypto purpose. Because remember, your PC or your laptop is your crypto vehicle to generating wealth. So look after it and keep it up to date and protect it. So keep it simple and make sure if you really need that app, all right, install it on your computer, and the unnecessary ones you don't need to.
Yeah, absolutely. And the last point I'd like to make is to make sure you're paying attention to who has access to your computer that you use for crypto. Now, you may think it's harmless to let your kids play around on their favorite websites or games, but that could very easily lead to disaster if they click on the wrong link or accidentally allow a bad actor access to your system online. So don't be afraid to say, sorry, kids, daddy's crypto computer is off limits.
100%, Ryan. I've got the iPads for the kids, and I've got my computer, my cell phone for myself, and it's mine. All right. And they
Mhm.
know when they touch it that it's daddy's computer and daddy's work computer. So that way I don't add in any unwanted games or unwanted software on my computer or my laptop or my cell phone. It's clean and I know exactly what's on there. We've got to be absolutely vigilant. And we can't stress this enough, guys. There's so many people trying to take it away from you. you got to protect it. So let's teach you the rules of engagement immediately so that you don't end up. And we all know 3, 4, 5, or 6 people that their wallets have been drained. We're not just talking a couple of $100 here or a couple of $1,000 there, life-changing money. We can tell you stories, all right, of people losing everything because their kids or someone did something that they shouldn't. So in conclusion, guys, don't lose your assets, right? And securing your computer for cryptocurrency doesn't have to be a daunting task. Use quick videos and guides to implement steps we've just mentioned, and help keep your digital assets safe and secure.
Yeah, for sure. And remember, don't forget to share this video with your friends that are thinking about getting into crypto. And you and them should stay tuned for the next episode in the series so that you can learn more.
And always, I sound like Moon. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Dad's Gone Crypto so you never miss an episode. Stay tuned, stay secure, and keep your crypto safe.
Thanks, guys. See ya.
Ciao, ciao.
The material and information presented in this recording are for entertainment purposes only. Do not misconstrue what you hear as investment or trading advice. Always do your own research. The views, thoughts, and opinions expressed by the guests on this recording are their own and do not necessarily reflect those of Dad's Gone Crypto or its hosts.